there. I want to talk to you today about my earliest memories, and I'm going to read a little bit from my piece called My Beloved that's included in that beautiful anthology called Love on the Edge. So, my earliest memories are actually of my potty training, but I will not bore you with those details. No, but next, I remember the Allegheny River. I grew up in a small town along the river. I grew up in town, up on the hill, but it's the river that I remember first. Let me take a second and read to you from my piece called My Beloved. It's included in Love on the Edge. All proceeds from the sale of the book go to charity. So I appreciate everyone who's already bought one and supporting this wonderful charity and supporting my writing. Thank you so much. So my piece is called My Beloved. And it's really a love letter to the Allegheny River. I'm going to read just a short segment of it to you right now. At 2 years old, my little red shoes scuffed against the flaking yellow painted steel of your bridge. In our zero stoplight town, it was the only avenue west. Rubber tires ripped across the open steel grates, rattling my teeth, adding vibrato to my humming as we walked high above you. I clutched my mother's hand in both of mine, convinced we would slip under the rusty railing. So if anyone is familiar with the town that I grew up in, East Brady, it's along the Allegheny River, there was an old bridge. That bridge is not there anymore. And it is truly a part of my very earliest memories. I remember walking across with my mother holding her hand and thinking I would fall through the cracks or that we were going to slip and fall under the railing. That bridge seemed so big to me when I was little. And I think it's just really cool for those to be my first memories. I'll show you some pictures of the old bridge. It's no longer there. They put a new bridge in. It's a gorgeous bridge and it is dedicated to a member of the military service. So we are so grateful for all the military and all of your service, all of the sacrifice that their families make to keep us safe. We thank you. So there is a new bridge there. I'm writing about the old bridge from my memories. In this bridge, I'll show you some pictures my mother took. It had these immense stone pillars, and there were times when the ice would jam. It would be so cold the river would freeze. And when it melted and started to break loose, we would go down and watch the ice break free. And I remember being afraid that the bridge was going to get washed away. It was that very, very close to being washed away more than once, I've been told, but I have a distinct memory of being very small and watching the water and the ice rise, almost taking the bridge away. I know that I have pictures somewhere of me as a small child standing next to these huge chunks of ice that looked like glaciers to me. Where the water would rise, leave these chunks of ice as it receded quickly once the ice jam would break, and like a dam breaking, then the water would just rush so fast and it would recede and leaves these huge chunks of ice. And I know I have a photo somewhere of me being fairly small standing next to one of these glacial chunks of ice. But I'm thinking they're on slides, and my sister has all the slides. And I don't have a projector to look at the slides, so I would be curious to find that picture. I would really like to have that picture. So I have a wooden carving of the old bridge up on my, what's it called? I want to say windowsill. This is a windowsill. No, I have it up on my trim around my door in between our kitchen and our living room. My sister bought me that. Thank you, Julie. I love the memories associated with that bridge. My mother took so many pictures of it. It's just the backdrop of so many memories. But because it had that open grate to it, and as I said in my piece that I just read to you, the cars and trucks going across the bridge would make a specific sound, this vibrating, humming sound. And so I remember being very small, holding my mother's hand. We're walking, there was a walking path where no cars could go. So that's where we would walk to cross the bridge. So I remember walking across the bridge, holding my mother's hand, and cars and trucks going past, crossing the bridge, and the tires would shake the entire bridge, scaring me in a way. But I think as a way to overcome that fear, I would hum in tune with the sounds that the tires made rolling over the steel grates of the bridge. So, and it's funny, I guess it would be the different size of the tires would make a different tone, and I would try to match that tone. So not only was the whole bridge vibrating, my whole body would be vibrating from the tires of the cars and trucks going past, and from me humming. I would hum to try to match the tone. Those are some of my earliest memories of that bridge. It just brings back memories of being small, feeling content. It is really amazing to me that my first memories are of a river. And that's part of what inspired me to write a love letter to the Allegheny River. It's called My Beloved. It's included in this beautiful anthology called Love on the Edge, and it's available on Amazon. There's a link in my bio. Thanks everyone for listening. Take care.